Hi there, and thanks for joining me on part 2 of Visioning Your Future. This is Dr. Lori Ghosal again, and I'd like to continue with you on this exercise. You should still have a piece of drawing paper and colored markers, pens or pencils in front of you. You should also have your values identity mind map that we did in the earlier module from Visioning Your Future Part 1. As you settle down at your desk, I'd like you to take a few minutes to sit back and relax and allow yourself to be taken on a journey. Please close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. Inhale deeply and exhale completely. Again. And once more. Now, with your eyes staying closed, come along with me. I'd like to take you on a trip to the future. We are going on a time machine to your life at age 35. Walk over to your time machine. Picture it. What does it look like? Step inside and find the seatbelt and strap yourself in. See the dials on the dashboard? Go ahead and set the dial for this day and time, 17 years in the future. Ready? Okay, push the button to start it up and whoosh, off we go. When the time machine comes to a stop, you'll see the date on the dashboard is 17 years in the future. Keeping your eyes closed, unbuckle your seatbelt, step out of your time machine, and step into your life already in progress. You have stepped into your home at age 35. I chose age 35 because it's a great time in your life. This is a time when you are most likely to have all of your education completed. Whatever degree or advanced degree you want, you've got it. Trust me when I say you have everything you always wanted. Whatever you wanted in your personal life, it's there. Whatever you wanted in your work life, it's happening. This is a great time because while you've come far enough in life to have achieved what you want, you still have a lot of growth and success still lying ahead of you. So don't question how you've accomplished it and don't worry about whether it's possible or how. Trust my words and see that it is true. Now I'd like you to go into your home and look around. Where is it? And what does it look like? What does it feel like? Who is there with you? Let the images flow over you. Don't try to direct them. Now we are going to your place of work. As you arrive, notice the surroundings. Where are you? While you're working, watch yourself doing your job. What do you see yourself doing? Who are you interacting with? And what is the work environment like? What does it look like? And what does it feel like? What are you working on? And what's the purpose of what you're doing? And how does it make you feel to do this work? As you move through your day, pay special attention to how it feels to be doing what you're doing. and who is moving in and out of your day and your life, and what activities you're engaged in. As you finish up your tour of your life in the future, it's time to step back into your time machine. Strap yourself back into the seat and carefully set the dial to this day and time, exactly from the moment you left 17 years ago. Then press the start button and whoosh, your time machine comes to a stop in the exact moment you started this journey with me. Step out of your time machine now and rejoin us in the present. And when you are ready, open your eyes. Now, take out the blank piece of drawing paper and your markers. And what I'd like you to do is put down everything that you saw in your visualization on this paper. You can use words, you can use symbols, you can draw, you can use color to express yourself, whatever it is. This paper will have everything on it that you saw in your life in the future. So I'm going to just give you a few prompts to think about. And then when you're ready, you can pause this video and take your time to work on this vision. First, write your name near the top and middle of the paper and give yourself a title, whatever that may be. Where are you working? Name the industry and be as specific as you can. Is it education? Is it in a hospital? Is it in a corporation? Law? Where are you working? And why are you interested in this? What does it mean to you? And how does it relate to or express your values? Who and what are you working with? Are you working with people? Are you working with machines, processes, chemicals, ideas, animals? What is it that you're working with? And what will you be doing with these people or products? And what is the purpose of it? What skills or strengths do you bring to this work? And anything else that interests you. Are you interested in international travel? Are you interested in nonprofits? Are you interested in doing research? Anything else that you want, it goes on this sheet. What degree will you require to do this work? And then any of your personal interests that you want to incorporate into your life. How do you define yourself, your identity? And what else would you like to integrate into your life? Do you have a special place that you would like to live? What does it mean to you? And how does it express your values? You can go ahead and pause this at this point, and most people take about 15 or 20 minutes to work on this. Go ahead and pause and then come back when you are ready. Okay, so I want to show you an example of a student who put hers together, and it looks like this. Her name, and she's given herself at age 35, she's given herself a title, aerospace engineer. So what she's done here is shown why the space industry, how the space industry is going to impact her values and the things that she wants in life. So she's got all those purple arrows with those values projecting out from it. These are things that are important to her that she believes she will get by working in the space industry. What also is important to her is below that in blue, where she says working with smart people and cutting edge technology. And then she put in a different type of handwriting, developing and building the future of space. So that's kind of her goal. You can see that she has to the right-hand side, she wants to live in a big-ish city, maybe in the West Coast or in the Northeast. She's put above that in the blue bubble other interests that she has, including giving back to the world. And on the left side, she's got her hobbies in green. And then down at the bottom, left side, on the side, she would like to have a cafe. She's written her strengths, her skills and abilities above her name, and put teaching in the future with a question mark. So that's something she's thinking about. So as you go back to looking at yours, see if you can now kind of analyze the information by putting asterisks or stars or numbers or letters next to items to show their importance. What's most important to you? Use different colors, use circles, squares, or underlines, or connecting lines to indicate relationships or hierarchies. Go ahead and think about how this vision that came to you now relates to your values and to the goals that you have. You can pause this video and take about 5 minutes to do that. Here's another example of another student who was trying to decide what to major in. And she started off with what you see on the right-hand side, the languages, English, Arabic, and communications as some of her interests. And then she connected that to the left to the triangle of culture, philosophy, and history. All of these things are things that she's interested in. And when we asked, why are you interested in culture? She answered, because it's about people. And language is about communicating with people. And geography and history and culture all kind of go together. So all of these areas are really on the humanities and social sciences side of the house. Unfortunately, you'll see above that broken line that she has biology and anatomy of the human body. That was her current major, biology. And a lot of the reason she was in biology is because she felt that that would get her a respectable job where she would be able to make a lot of money. But she wasn't happy in that major, and she wasn't doing well in that major. So when we explored her interests, it came out with all of these areas from humanities. She also was very interested and good at math. So she wrote math down, but put a circle around it because she said she really didn't want to work in that type of setting. She was just, she's good at it and she kind of likes it, but it wasn't something she foresaw as a career path. So then we started listing out, you can see there, listing out the different types of work she was interested in, working with people, and on a scale of 1 to 10, she put that as level 10, the thing that she would like to do the most. And then she broke that down into hospital work and private practice, even though she wasn't thinking about becoming a doctor, but working in a hospital in some way. You can see the next thing, which was scored at an 8, was teaching at the college level. And then the next highest number under that was research and testing with a number 6. And then writing and being published as a number 5. And then working in a lab was number 4, which to me is a pretty low number. So I'm looking at things that are above a 5. And those are really about work that she wants to do with people, but not in the medical field. So through all of this conversation, we determined that what she was most interested in is the field of psychology. And she ended up transferring into psychology, graduated with her degree in psychology, and is now out working in the field in an HR type of capacity. So helping people, but not from a medical standpoint, but helping people to be successful and to get what they need from the field of work. So take another minute or two, pause this video, take another minute or two, and see if you can come up with your order of priority or other connections that you can make with your mind map. Now you should have your mind map from part 1 of Visioning Your Future, which is your identity and values mind map. And now you should have your work and life mind map, and look at them side by side. Do you see how the identities and the values play out in your work mind map, your work and life mind map? Do you see connections there? So as you look at these two together, make any additions or changes that you want to your life plan. And what I would love is if you would bring this to a coaching meeting with your coach and let them take a look at it, where you can explain it and you can show it to a friend, a roommate, somebody that you trust, maybe a parent, and talk them through this, because the act of talking them through your vision will help clarify your thinking even more. So that's the end of the Visioning Your Future, part 1 and part 2, working together. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope it brought some things to light for you. And please do reach out to a career identity coach or a career identity advocate to talk this through with someone. Thank you. See you at the next module.